Yeah, good morning guys, it's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Friday the 29th of June 2018 and it's about 6:30 AM local here in sunny Da Nang. I'll just go over what I've done this morning on the daily charts on both the high probability method and the mod MACD method. There was a little bit of action this morning, so let's have a look. We'll start off with the mod MACD. Just two new trades, and what I've done this morning is taking this is USD Japanese yen, basically taken a buy this morning at about let me get once again I should have got this one ready, but it's all good. We're to take it by 110.520, so there's my buy level in there. I've got a green QMP dot this morning, and the fast MACD is above. It's above the 25 SMA. The only thing is the standard MACD is flat. So basically, I'm just looking for a breakout here. So I just took a new buy on that this morning. That's the USD Japanese yen, and I think the same applies to the USD Swiss franc. I took a buy here at let's have a look, 99814. Same deal, I had to wait for a QMP, green QMP dot. Again, the MACD is sort of flat, the standard MACD, but everything else complies. So in a new buy in the USD Swiss franc. So pretty boring on the mod MACD charts as we flick over to the high probability daily charts. Fairly quiet week this week actually, like news-wise and that. Just have a look before. There's a bit of UK news out today that may affect the pound, and a bit of Canadian news. But the Italians are having a day off, holiday there. Must be celebrating how well they're going in the World Cup. Oh, that's right, they didn't qualify. So let's disregard that one. Sorry, any Italians out there. USD, Japanese yen. We're on the high probability charts now. I've taken a buy this morning. This is a bit of a high risk trade, this one. So I'm looking for a break through that little triangle thing or wedge thing, whatever you call it. It's not ideal, but I think it's going to break up one way or the other. Break one way or the other, I should say, not break up one way or the other. So I've taken the buy at this level here, 110.495. It's not ideal, but it's got support on this trend line here, and I've drawn this trend line across the tops here. Breaks through there, will be right. The MAs are very close. You can't see it. We've got JAGfx RDs bullish, MACD's platinum's just below the zero level. Not ideal, but it's a buy. We're taking a buy there. And let's change my page on my notebook so I can see what I'm doing. Euro CAD. Taking a new sell. This is a re-entry. I had a sell back here, and it was stopped out. Stop was across the highs here somewhere. Price went up, fallen down, come through this trend line this morning, just. So I've taken a new sell there. The MACD is still well above the zero level. So to me, it looks like a pretty good setup. So we've got a sell there, and the stop's now up here. So that's the Euro CAD. What else? CAD Japanese yen. I've taken a buy here. It's a high risk trade going into the MAs. The MAs are heading down, even though they're fairly flat and tight, I guess you could say. We've got regular bullish divergence here. I'm going to be a lot more aggressive with my divergence trades, so I'm just going to basically take them all. The only thing I'm concerned about, not much wiggle room up to the MAs there, but I like the bullish divergence. It's even possibly a double bottom on the MACD platinum, but it's technically up, and it's technically a bullish divergence. So I've taken a buy there, stops just below the lows here. You can see the red dotted line. That's the Canadian Japanese yen and Oz Canadian. What did I do here? I closed half and moved my stop down. So we did get a red dot, which yesterday I made a note. Would have liked to have seen that red dot there. I've only been in this trade one day. I've got the red dot this morning. However, the MACD is now below the zero level, and we've got this bullish JAGfx RD, so I'm not going to take any chances here. It's only a small profit there, only about 40 odd pips or something. So I've taken half off the table and moved my stop down, so I can't lose on this trade unless something drastic happens, but it's just what I have to do, follow the rules. Let's move on to the next one. Pound Aussie. Took a sell. Alright, this one I'm already in a buy from over here, and that buy's already had half closed, and the stop for the buy is now at this level here, 176829. I've taken a sell this morning with a stop there, so I've got a partial hedge on this, so I'm 0.02 short and 0.01 long. The MAs are very tight. My concern with the sell is I'm selling into that 240 LMA, which, as we know, sometimes acts as support. So that's a bit of an issue, but we've got nice bearish divergence here. You can see, I know it looks a bit ugly from where it starts on the MACD Platinum, but that's the high in that area there. So that's equivalent to that high above on the price. That's it down there. So we've got price heading down, MACD heading up, divergence. And that's why I took the sell, and I've got the partial buy on there. So it's all good. Let's have a look. Last one, New Zealand Canadian. New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. I've closed this morning. I closed half of my sell trade and moved my stop down to this level here, 91413. So there's a nice drop there for me in the last couple of days, and now we've got JAGfx, bullish JAGfx RD, the little blue trend lines there, and the MACD Platinum's now through the zero level. So all I'm doing is taking some risk off the table, taking some profit. I think it's 150 pips or something, so it's not too bad, and bringing the stop down so I can't lose on this trade. And that's about it. My pound buy is just holding, but I don't like the look of it at all. As my Euro USD buy, hopefully this support line will hold. Doesn't look that flash at the moment. Like the Aussie, we're stopped out. I've stopped out in the Aussie. This trend line I've drawn. If that buy signal holds, this buy signal holds, possible re-entry if price sort of rolls up and starts heading up again. Just for your information, those two. Alright guys, that's about it for now. Not much else today. I'll get this video uploaded and I'll get onto the part 2 update with screenshots, etc. I'll tidy up the charts and post them on my Facebook group at JAGfx. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, everyone's welcome to. Just an invite and I'll let you in. It's a private group. And also in the group, don't forget there's plenty of resources in the files folders that may help you with your trading. Alright, have a good day everyone. Cheers.